So in this video, we are going to discuss about the physiographic divisions of India. So when I say physiography, it means physical geography. So from physical geography perspective, India can be divided into 6 physiographic regions. So the first one is Himalayan mountains, the second is the Great Plains of northern India, third the Peninsular Plateau, fourth the coastal plains, fifth one is the islands of India, and sixth the Great Indian Desert or the beautiful Thar Desert. So I'm going to give you brief introduction about each of these divisions in this video. Now let us start with Himalayas. So we know that Himalayas are the highest mountain chain in the world, and Himalayas are also the youngest mountain chain in the world. So what does it mean? I will discuss in detail in the Himalayas video. So just don't worry about that. Now, Himalayas consist of some of the tallest peaks in the world. Okay, and Himalayas are also called the king of the mountains because this entire region where Himalayas are located is very complicated. It's a very complex topography. Okay, and there are so many mountains which are more than 6,000 meters, which have not been counted, which have not been mapped, or which have not been, named. So that is the beauty and magnificence of Himalayas. So as you can see in this map, this is the region where Himalayas are located. The second physiographic division is the Great Plains of northern India. So this entire region marked here in this map is the plain. Okay. Now, this plain is very rich in alluvial soil. And this alluvial soil has been brought down from the Himalayas by the Himalayan rivers. So this plain is made up of alluvium. Okay. And this alluvium was deposited by the Himalayan rivers. So what are the Himalayan rivers? What is alluvial soil? And what is the importance of this great plain? We'll discuss in a detailed video. Just don't worry about that. But as of now, just keep one thing in mind. These plains are very, very thickly populated. They are very suitable for agriculture. So actually, we can divide the Great Northern Plain into 3 parts. So starting from the west, we have the Punjab Plain, and in the middle, we have the Ganga Plain, and the easternmost part, that is the third one, it is the Brahmaputra Plain. Okay, now moving on. The next one is Peninsular Plateau. So as you can see in this map, the Peninsular Plateau is not a continuous piece of land. It is broken in multiple places. It is discontinuous. And we can further divide the Peninsular Plateau into multiple regions. So we will discuss about this in a separate video. And the Peninsular Plateau is the oldest part of India, speaking in terms of geology. So the Peninsular Plateau consists of the oldest rocks and the oldest sediments in India. Now, this is the beautiful satellite image of the Peninsular Plateau seen from the space. Now, moving on, the next we have the coastal plains. So, India has western coastal plain and eastern coastal plain. Now, these coastal plains are very fertile, and these are some of the most productive agricultural regions in India, especially the eastern coastal plain, which is called as the rice bowl of India. So, we have to preserve and protect these coastal plains. Now, due to climate change and rise in sea levels, these coastal plains are threatened. So anyway, we'll discuss about that in a detailed video. The next, islands of India. So there are many islands of India. So we'll not discuss about the entire list. We'll only discuss about the significant islands. So we will discuss about the Andaman and Nicobar, the Lakshadweep, and the Rameshwaram Island. So let us start with the first, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So this is where they are located, Andaman and Nicobar. So they are a bit far away from the Indian mainland, and they are closer to, the other countries like Thailand, Myanmar. Okay. Now, this is the Andaman group of islands, and this is the Nicobar group of islands. So all the islands in Andaman and Nicobar can be broadly classified into 2 groups, the Andaman group of islands and the Nicobar group of islands. And the Andaman group of islands can be further classified as North Andaman, Middle Andaman, and South Andaman. And this is the Nicobar group of islands. Now, we all know that Port Blair is the capital of Andaman and Nicobar, and the Andaman Islands and the Nicobar Islands are separated by the 10-degree channel. So, the waterway here is called the 10-degree channel. Clear? Next, we'll discuss about the Lakshadweep Islands. So, this is where the Lakshadweep Islands are located. So, just look at this detailed map. Now, there is one thing I want to tell you. This map is not for scale. These islands are not so large. These are actually very tiny islands. Okay. But you have to know the names, right? So that is the reason this is like a magnified view. Now, this is the Indian mainland and the state of Kerala, and these are the Lakshadweep Islands. And all these islands are made up of coral reef. They are all coral islands. So, what are coral islands? We will discuss in a separate video. So, please don't worry about that. Next, we have the Pamban Island or the Rameshwaram Island. So, even the Pamban Island has coral origin. So, this is where the Pamban Island is located, Pamban or Rameshwaram. Okay. So, this is the Indian mainland, Pamban Island, and this part is Sri Lanka. So, Pamban Island is located between India and Sri Lanka, and it is a coral island. Okay, coral island. Now, the Pamban Island is connected to the mainland India with a famous bridge, the Rameshwaram Bridge. Okay, so that is about the Pamban Island. So, next we have the beautiful Thar Desert, the Great Indian Desert or the Thar Desert. So, this red region is where the Thar Desert is situated. It is mostly present in Rajasthan, but it also extends to Gujarat, Haryana, Punjab, and Pakistan. Okay, but mostly it is present in Rajasthan. Okay, now Thar Desert acts as a natural border between India and Pakistan in these regions. So that is about the beautiful Thar Desert. Now, we have discussed the physiographic divisions of India. I hope you understood this video, and thank you so much for watching.